guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, just making sure you guys are awake. All right, so my name is Ian. I am a nurse. I work in gynecology and urology and cardiac. I'm sure if you guys, I don't even know if you guys really understand that, but anyway, I'm not really sure what to say really because to be honest with you guys, when I was 5 years old, I grew up in the Philippines, and when we graduated kindergarten, they asked us, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I was so sure what I wanted to be. So when I went up on the stage, they asked me, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I said, "I want to be a priest," because my grandmother was really religious. I grew up with her, and I was so sure I wanted to be a priest. And that's what I said. I'm going to be a priest. And then I was 8 years old. I moved to America, and I saw a movie called Batman. And I decided, I'm going to be Batman when I grow up. And so I went to church, and I prayed, and I said, "God, I know you're going to think this is crazy, but I changed my mind. I would like to be Batman, and I would really appreciate it if you could help me out." But anyway, that's my story. And so I decided I thought some things up in my mind of something I could impart to you guys. Because basically what I'm trying to say is that, if you asked me what I wanted to be when I was 10 years old, I would have told you I wanted to be in the military. If you asked me what I wanted to be when I was 18, I would have told you I have no idea. So throughout your life, things are probably going to change about what you want to be. If you still stay the same, that's great. But if you don't know, or if you change your mind, that's perfectly fine also. It's something called subjectivity. Subjectivity is that things are different for people. Like, how many of you guys here play iPad games? Like, oh, wow, yeah, a lot, right? We didn't have iPads in my day, but you guys know a game called. If I ask you, what's the best iPad game? What's an iPad game that's really good? NBA Live. Anyone else? A great. What's the best iPad game? What's that? Apple. Oh, okay. I have never heard that game, Apple. But there's stuff like some people would say Roblox. Some people would say Roblox. Oh my God. Whoa. Yeah, I have nephews. I know what you guys play. But yeah, so subjectivity is that everything is different for different people, right? So success is how do you determine success? Some people determine it by money. Some people determine it by, whether you like your job or not. And some people determine it whether, you have a good family, good friends. So success is different for everybody. And so, like I said, when you grow up, your perspective, how you see things, is going to change based on what you experience in life. The second thing I wanted to say is failure. I think we talked, your teacher talked about that earlier, your superintendent, I believe. Don't be afraid to fail. That was always something that I was afraid of when I was growing up. I didn't want to fail because I didn't want people to make fun of me. I didn't want people to look down on me. And what I learned later in life is that failure is a part of life, and you have to embrace it. But what I don't want you guys to do is fail all your tests and not study for it and then say, well, that nurse guy said that it's okay to fail. What I'm trying to say is that, when we're born, right? When you're born, you're not born walking. Everyone crawls, right? And then eventually you start to walk. But before you get to walk, you crawl a lot, you start to get up, your knees are still weak, and you fall down. How many of you guys here ride bicycles? A lot of guys, okay. Do you have training wheels still? Oh, wow, yeah, right? Of course, but before you took off the training wheels, you probably fell down a lot when you were riding your bicycle, right? Some of you guys probably got scrapes in your knees, but you kept going at it. You didn't just stop. Just like when you were a kid, you didn't just stop trying to walk because you kept falling. Imagine if all of us here were just crawling. Because we all decided, well, we're just going to give up because we kept falling and kept getting hurt. So you just have to, failure is a part of life, and that's how you learn. That's how you learn, is by failing, because you learn from your mistakes. And that's what makes you stronger. Do you guys know who The Rock is? Yes, he just started that Jumanji movie. That's supposed to be really good, yeah, right? So The Rock, he's a big muscular dude. When people work out, what they do is that they work out what's called workout to failure. So they work out, the purpose of their workout is to fail. Because how you increase muscle mass, how you become stronger, is to reach your limit, to go beyond what you think you could go. And by that failure, that's how your muscles tear apart, and then it regrows. So every time you fail, you actually become stronger as long as you learn from your mistakes every time. And the third thing I wanted to say to you guys is work out. And so, workout. So, I need 3 volunteers. What is a workout? One workout that you think is good? What's an exercise? Push-ups, okay. Sit-ups, okay. One more. Right there. Pull-ups. So push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups. So when you guys think of exercise, you think of physical activity, right? So this right here, be the change you want to see in the world, right? If you want to be the change in the world, you can't just have a strong body, you also have to have a strong mind. So when you think of exercise, think about going to school. Because when you go, every time you go to school, every time you read, you're actually learning. I mean, you learn, you're working out your mind. And if you think about it, that is, your mind is the ultimate power that you can wield. Knowledge is power. That's one of the things that they always say. It's very cliche. Cliche, I don't know if you guys know what that means. But it's like something that people say all the time, but it's so true. If you look at a lot of successful people out there, a lot of them are very knowledgeable. They're very knowledgeable and intelligent about one thing or a few specific things. And that's how they succeed. And the last thing I want to say to you guys is be happy. I see all you guys here say good morning. You guys look so excited. So many young, fresh faces. You guys feel like you guys are ready to tackle the world. You're all so sure what you want to be. And that's great. And I hope you guys maintain that attitude throughout your life, because you know what? I'm an old man. And if you went around my job and you asked people around, are you happy today? Oh, it's not the same. It's not as exciting. And so if there's anything you can get out of today, it's be happy and find out, have goals in your mind. And when you reach that goals, find a place where you can say, you know what? I'm here. I'm happy. Because I think that's a lot of the reasons why people are never happy is because they have goals, but they want something more. They always want something more. And like I said, you have to determine at some point in your life how you want to define success. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you for having me, guys.